question number 12, and again we've got a table with 4 options to pick. We have a planet, and we have a rather sneaky trick that they are trying to play on you. Do not fall for it. Here is our planet first of all. There's the centre, and we're told about where are we? We're told about the surface value of G, which is G, the surface value of V, which we'll call V, and the radius of the Earth, which of course is R. And we're then told we're taken to an object whose weight on the surface is W, too many letters. We're going to take that up to a point 3r above the surface, and that is the critical key point. It's 3r above the surface. So this is R, this is another R, this is another R, and this is another R, 3r above the surface. Alright, so the key thing to notice is the distance now is not R, it is 4r, because we've got 3r here above the surface and we've got an extra r here to the centre. So the distance between the object and the centre is going to be 4r. Once you've twigged that, that is going to make this question a whole lot easier. We're told we've got to work out first of all what the weight of the thing is going to do, how that's going to change. You'll notice there are cheeky little factors of 3 in the table. That would be what would happen if you forgot this 4r thing instead of 3r. We'll come to that in a minute. So we're told first of all we've got to work out what the weight is going to do. Weight of course is mg. Mass of the object isn't going to change, it's just how g changes. So how does g change? Well, g, we've got it from this equation here, haven't we? We've got gm over r squared. So if this distance here we're saying is increasing by a factor of 4, then, well, we know 4r all squared is the same as 16r squared. So in other words, this has become a factor of 16 times bigger. So the gravitational field strength is going to be a 16th of what it was before, and so the weight is going to be a 16th of what it was before at this point here. So there's that. That's our first one. We know that it's going to be W over 16, so we've already narrowed it down to A or D, the correct answer. Is it going to be V over 4 or V over 3? Well, it's going to be V over 4 because of this distance of 4r instead of r, instead of 3r rather. Now let's see where that comes from. We've got V. The equation for potential is minus gm over r, and it now becomes pretty obvious. If I'm going to quadruple this thing, then the value of the potential is going to be a quarter of what it was before. So my weight is going to be a 16th of what it was, my potential is going to be a quarter of what it was, and therefore the answer for 12 is going to be A.